Assalamu alaikum friends. This is Muhammad Akram Khoso. I hope you are fine. Today once again we are here with you with another lecture from geography. It is about plate tectonics. Plate tectonics. It is the most important topic of geography. In our last lecture we discussed about Panja or Pangea, the entire landmass, the whole landmass. Almost 200 million years ago, the earth, the land was a single part. It was called Panja. It was a single landmass. Then slowly, gradually, it dismembered. It broken into pieces. Nowadays, we call them 7 continents. So, that lecture will be supported to us to cover this video, to cover this lecture, which is about plate tectonics. So, let's start. Plate tectonics. Plate means sheets. I have also made here world map because we will also have the plates here in this world map, right? And this map will, make easier for you to understand this lecture. So plate means sheets are the parts. Tectonics means movement, shifting. Plate tectonics means the shifting or the movements of the plates. Alfred Wegener was a famous German geographer, geologist, and earth scientist. He wrote a book in 1915, The Origin of Continents and Oceans, where he discussed that the lithosphere is composed of 7 major plates and 7 minor plates. The lithosphere of the earth is composed, it is made of 7 major plates and 7 minor plates. Now you might be confused that what is lithosphere of the earth. Actually, I had already made a video regarding the composition of the earth. I said that the earth is composed of 3 layers. There are 3 layers of the earth. The crust, the outer layer where we are living, surface, the crust, the mantle, and the core. So earth has 3 layers, the crust, the mantle, and the core. And lithosphere is combination of the crust and outer side of the mantle. Lithosphere is made of the crust and some part of mantle. Therefore, the lithosphere, it is made of 7 major plates and 7 minor plates. Now these plates, they move, they have the shifting, they have the movement, which is known as plate tectonics. When these 7 major and 7 minor plates, they move, they converge or they diverge, that movement is known. That movement affects the structure of the earth, that is known as plate tectonics. I have also made the map here. Here we will just read their names, and here I will have the map as well as that where those plates are actually located. So let's start. Number 1 is Eurasian plate. Eurasian means Europe and Asia. Now listen, it is Asia, it is Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, and this one is Oceania, also called Australia. Right now, currently we are having 7 continents, right? So Eurasian plate, Europe and Asia. Listen now, I will also mark them. This is what we call it. It is what we call it, Eurasian plate, right? This is what we say. It is called the Eurasian plate. It is the Mediterranean Sea. Then we have a Red Sea here, and like this, it is called, this one, it is called the Eurasian plate here. Right. Now, this is Asia, it is Europe. This whole part is known as Eurasian plate. It is the Indian subcontinent. Remember, Indian subcontinent was not already part of Asia, right? Therefore, we have separated Indian subcontinent from Eurasian plate. It is the Eurasian plate because the lithosphere is composed of 7 major plates. Number 1, that is the Eurasian plate. Then we have African plate. What is there? African plate. Remember, in plates, you have the land parts as well as the water part. Now, where is African plate? the whole African continent and some part of Atlantic Ocean. It is also there. It is the Atlantic Ocean and some parts of the Indian Ocean as well as. Now this whole part is known as the African plate, right? It is what? It is called the African plate. Here this one was, I said that Eurasian plate. I will also highlight them in blue color. This is what we call it. It is what we call it, the Eurasian plate. And now we have, I will change the marker. This is what we call it, the African plate, because I said that plates also cover land parts as well as water parts. The whole land mass of African continent and also some parts of the Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean, they are considered as the African plate. It is in red color, right? Then we have what? Then number 3, we have North American plate. What is there? The North American plate, almost the half part of the Atlantic Ocean. This is known as the North American plate. It is what? It is the North American plate, and there is the complete land mass, the North American continent as well as a half part of the Atlantic Ocean. Now this is known what? This part is known as the North American plate. Then we have the South American plate. There is the South American plate. This South American continent as well as some parts of the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. Here we have the sign like this, and this is known as South American plate, right? It is South American plate here. It is South American plate. Then we have what? Then we have the Antarctic plate. What? Antarctic plate. Now this is the landmass, Antarctic continent, including its land part as well as the water part. Till here it covers many parts of the Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean as well as the Pacific Ocean, because in plates you have the land parts as well as the water parts. It is called what? This part is known as the Antarctic plate, right? Then we have what? Then we have Indo-Australian plate. Listen now, in some books you will have India and Australia, they will be separately discussed, therefore you will find 8 plates, but Wegener discussed these two combinedly. Indo-Australian plate, this is the Indian subcontinent, it is Australia. So Wegener said that this part completely from here, this is what he termed as this is Australia, it is India. So many part of almost 50 or more than 50% of the Indian Ocean also is the part of Indo-Australian plate. It is what we call it, the Indo-Australian plate, right? Then we have what? Then we have the Pacific plate, the Pacific Ocean. Listen now, Pacific in the world map is also present to the east of Asia and Australia or Oceania, and to the west of North America and South America. Now to the west of North American plate and South American plate, we have what? We have the Pacific plate, and to the east of Asia and Australian plate, it is also called the Pacific plate. So these are the 7 major plates that Alfred Wegener discussed in his book The Origin of Continents and Oceans. And these 7 major plates, everybody agrees, whether the great earth scientists or geographers or geologists, they also believe that these are the 7 major plates. But some say that India and Australia, they both are differently and separately discussed. Otherwise these are overall 7 major plates. Now moving towards the 7 minor plates, there are other 7 minor plates here. They are also part of these. Number one, Nazca. Nazca Plate. Listen now, what is Nazca? It is South American plate, west of the part of South American plate, west of South America landmass. It is South American continent. To its western side, this part is known as what? It is called Nazca Plate. It is called Nazca Plate. It is located to the west of South American continent, right? And then we have the Caribbean Plate. Actually, Caribbean Sea. Caribbean Sea is between North America and South America. It is South America, it is North America. In between these two, this sea is known as the Caribbean Sea, and there are 15 countries, we call them the Caribbean countries, right? So the Caribbean, it is called the Caribbean Plate here. This is known as the Caribbean Plate. It is called the Caribbean Plate. Then we have a Cocos Plate. Actually, Cocos Plate, where is it located? Now, it is Central America. It is Central America. To the west of Central America, this is known as Cocos Plate. Cocos Plate is located to the west of Central America. I mean, Belize, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama, Costa Rica, right? That is what we call Cocos Plate. Then we have Scotia Plate. Scotia, exactly, it is the southern part of South America. Here, it is called the Scotia Plate, where there are the islands of Falklands. Falkland Islands are there. This part is known as the Scotia Plate. It is between Antarctic and South American Plate. Then we have what? Then we have the Arabian Plate. Actually, Arabian Peninsula, the part of Eurasian Plate. Now, this sometimes it is known as separately small part, right? This is known as the Arabian Plate. It is actually the part of Eurasian Plate, but in smaller size, it is also sometimes separately discussed. Then we have the Philippines Plate. Now listen, Philippines, that is located in the Pacific Ocean. It is in the Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia. It is also the member of ASEAN, right? Now here we go. This is the Philippines here. It is separately discussed that it also covers this is known as the Philippines Plate. Then we have what? Then we have Juan de Fuca Plate. Now, what is Juan de Fuca? It is North America, almost on the boundary of Canada and the USA. To their western side, here, we have Juan de Fuca Plate. That is called the Juan de Fuca Plate. So overall, we have the 7 major plates and 7 minor plates. This is what the Earth lithosphere is composed of. Now, the types of plate boundaries. Types of plate boundaries are the movements. How these plates they move. What is the movement? There are 2 parts of the plate boundaries or plate movements. Listen now. There is divergence and convergence. Divergent boundary or divergence, convergent boundary or convergence. When these plates they diverge, listen, as we discussed in the last lecture that almost 200 million years ago, the whole landmass was single. It was called Pangea or Pangaea, the entire single landmass. Then how it dismembered into 7 continents, right? Because of the divergence. Because of the divergence of the plates. When these plates they diverge, what happens then? Then oceans are made. Oceans or seas or bays and gulfs and lakes, they are created there. When 2 plates they diverge, and a gap is created and water emerges out, and that is known as sea or Gulf are simply oceans. You can clearly see there is the Atlantic Ocean. Already South America was merged with Africa and North America with Europe. Then how they diverged, they become dismembered from this part, and we have the Atlantic Ocean there, right? So when there is the divergence or the divergent boundary, it creates what? It creates then water there, which is known as the oceans or the sea or the Gulf there. Then we have the convergent boundary or convergence. When two plates converge at subduction zone, we call a zone that's called the subduction zone in our geographical terms. In subduction, what is created in there? When two plates, they merge, they converge at the subduction zone, what we have? We have the mountains. Material comes out and it creates then mountains and hills as well as sometimes plateaus then there. Listen now, already India was not the part of northern side, it was part of Gondwana known as the southern part of Punjab. Then Indian plate, it fastly moved towards northern side and it merged into the Asian part. And then what we have nowadays, the Himalayas, they are created almost on the northern side of the Indian subcontinent. It is the result of the convergence of Eurasian plate and the Indian plate, right? So when two plates, they converge, what is created, what is produced? We have then mountains there. So these two are the major types of the movement of the plates. And still we have in Africa, in eastern part of Africa, there is African ridge, because in Malawi and Burundi, Rwanda, Uganda, you will find a clear drift because of the divergence water, the lakes, they are expanding there. So simply plate tectonics, the movement of plates, the shifting of plates that affects the lithosphere of the earth. The movement of plates, the shifting of plates, tectonic means shifting of the plates. It is the movement of the shifting that affects the composition or the structure of the lithosphere. That is called the plate tectonics theory. This is what we have regarding plate tectonics. I hope that this lecture is quite clear, is well defined for you. And if you find any difficulty regarding this our video, our this lecture, or in any other video or lecture regarding geography, world map, current affairs, history, IR, political science, you can comment below. We will have the video on the topic, right? So if you find any difficulty in our this lecture, you can comment. I will once again have the video on that point, on that topic as well as, right? So, and once again I would like to say that thank you so much, because you people always appreciate our efforts. You like our videos, our lectures. I am thankful to all of you, right? And my prayers, my wishes are with you. Stay blessed, stay safe and sound. Thank you so much. We will meet together with another lecture and video. Till that, Allah Hafiz.